Hello everybody, it's Scrapple Amy here, and I'm back with another video. Happy 2017 everybody. In today's video I want to share with you guys my 2017 plans for Project Life, my setup for it, as well as the quick process video. So let's get started. So the first things first is I decided this year to do a Project Life album, documenting like my story. And for the past 2 years I've been documenting a Project Life album for my family, for my mom, my sisters, and my nephew. And I've been doing the standard 12 by 12 format. So this is theirs last year. It's still missing half the year. I didn't finish, but yeah, this is just like the standard Project Life album with the 12 by 12. And I've been doing this, like I said, for the past 2 years, and it's been a lot of work, but they've always enjoyed me making theirs, and that's why I haven't made one for myself, because this, if you know, takes so much work to keep up on, and that's why I'm behind 6 months in this album. But I decided to start 2017 with a positive attitude and commit to making an album myself. So for myself, it's just me and my boyfriend that I'll be documenting. And I decided to go with a 9 by 12 album. This one's from Studio Calico. With the 9 by 12 layout, you really don't have that much options that I found. The only ones that I can really find that sold 9 by 12 albums was Studio Calico and A Beautiful Mess. And I went with Studio Calico. I like their products, and I didn't really like any of the Beautiful Mess albums, so I just went with the regular pattern. They don't have any nice patterns or anything like that, like colorful, or with Studio Calico. It's just kind of like a basic colors. So this is what it looks like. This is the back. On the back it has this little thing that says handbook. I'm kind of upset though, because on this little spine right here, this is not centered. If you guys notice that, it's pushed to the right a little bit, and I don't know why, but that really bugs me. But aside from that, the album is nice. What you get inside here, you get these really nice sized D-rings. They give you 8 sheets or 8 protectors with it, which I'm happy for, because these albums are pretty expensive too. And when I was picking up this, I also picked up some more fillers. So this is the one that this is like the style that I'm going to be going with for the most part. I don't know if you can see that style because of the glare, but yeah, that's what I'm going to go with. So I picked up 2 of those, and then I picked up 1 of the mixed variety kind. And so yeah, so this is what I'm going to be using for my Project Life album for 2017. My goal for this year is to use up my supplies. I have a plethora of items that I just want to get rid of. I feel like this last year in particular, I just feel like I have an excess amount of stuff, and I don't like that. I don't like being a hoarder. I don't enjoy having a lot of stuff. I really want to go move towards a minimalist lifestyle. So in that process, I'm going to be just using up what I have. I really just kind of want to get more into stamping with Project Life. And if you've been watching my haul videos, I've been buying a lot of stamps, so I feel like I can also make my own Project Life cards. I mean, I have plenty to go and use. But yeah, so that's basically my plan this year, is just to go really simplistic, not to have the embellishment tell the story, but the actual photos to do this telling of the story of what we did that day, you know. And I feel like at times we can get caught up in needing that perfect embellishment to go along with our photos, but in reality we need to let our photos speak for our memories, you know. And that's really something that I've been picking up on this last towards the end of 2016, and I just want to carry that on to 2017, and I want to take you guys on along with this journey. So I'm going to show you guys my setup, because I really want to stay organized with Project Life. I feel like being organized, being on top of it, will make for a successful Project Life 2017. So let's see my setup. So right next to my desk is literally right here. We're going to get to my RAS card. This is so important to me and crucial to having a successful year with Project Life and keeping up with it. Right up front, I actually just have this refrigerator bin that I bought at a container store, and I have all my Project Life cards organized, and this is just a bunch. And I know a lot of people have more than I do, but to me this is just an excessive amount. I don't need this much, you know. So turn the card around this way. As you can see, I have them all categorized by color. I like to go by color schemes, but near the back I also have them organized by quotes, animals, nature, home and simple, just my floral. So I also have them categorized like that. And I actually, on the very front of it, these are cards that I need to file. So that's actually a little trick. So like things that I don't want to get behind on, I'll just put them here, and then when I have an opportunity, I'll go and file them independently. So right here, these are all my accessories, like my pins, my scissors, my little mini attacher. And then right here on the side, I have this little basket, and these carry a bunch of die cuts that I have and I want to use up. Next to it, I have my embellishments. So this can range from stickers to washies, just to anything. And I just really want to start getting into this and diving into this little stash right here, and that just goes in here. Right in front of it, I have my stamps. Like I said earlier, I want to start using stamping. I want to start stamping more on photos. I've been really inspired by Kelly Perky's videos. So like I said, I just kind of dug into my stamp collection, and I just kind of picked out some that I thought would be really nice for like everyday stuff. I also subscribe to Stitches Twist Kit, and I will be canceling that subscription because, like I said, I just want to use up my supplies before I start ordering more. But when you do subscribe to a kit, I subscribe to Stitches Twist, and I've also subscribed to the Studio Calico one in the past. But I pretty much have them here on this little ring just so they're very accessible to me, and I can just pull them out and flip through them really easily so I can use them up as well. And then here on this next one, I have all my tiny little alphas. So these are just really good for Project Life, I think. So that's all here. And this front, I have my 4x6 cards and my 4x6 as well as my 4x4s. And that's what the top row is. And then we come down to the second row, and then down here we just have sticker embellishments. It's not really organized, but I just have a bunch of stickers in here. In the back, I also have sticker sheets as well. So like this could be from chipboard. These are all chipboards, I think. And then just stickers that I want to use up. And then down at the very bottom, if you can see, these are all of my larger alpha sets. These are basically my stickers down here. And then just some more tools. So that will be my Rascalk setup for 2017. And I also was completely spoiled by my boyfriend's dad this Christmas, and he bought me the Silhouette Cameo, so I will also be able to use my Cameo cut files for Project Life. Now this little tray that I have, it sits on my desk and I love it. It goes right there, and I just have embellishments that are already used up that I really want to use the rest of them up. I have my photos for the month neatly stacked here, so I can just pull from there. I have random embellishments that I just want to get rid of as well. I have these little guys too, and then hearts, and then right here on the side I have my labels and my wood veneers that I like, and that just sits perfectly right above my desk, so when I'm scrapping I can just use it. So now onto the process video. So as you saw, so these are just where my photos are, and I'm just digging through them trying to find the New Year's Eve. I was gonna put this in my December daily album, but that album got so chunky I literally had no room for them. So New Year's and New Year's Day went into the very first pocket into my 2017 album, and I'm just using this Dear Lizzie paper pad. I'm not sure what collection it's from, but I found it in my stash, and I decided to use that because I really liked all the numbers that it had going on. I love the color scheme. I thought it was really nice, and so I thought it would work perfect for this album. And this is my very first time working with this particular layout, but I think it went well overall. I did pull some cards, and then that resolution card, I just used my Cameo to write my resolutions on there. And the first thing I did was get my title card going. I know the traditional format is they do weekly, but I really wanted to do a big 2017 numbers or alphas. And so I found this in my stash. This was from the Maggie Holmes Shine collection, which I really do love that collection from Maggie Holmes. That's probably like one of my favorite collections in a while from a designer. I loved all the colors. I thought it was really bright, but at the same time not like overbearingly bright. So I really liked it, and the zero on this one is a little bit off. It's a little bit smaller than the other numbers, but it didn't bother me so much. And I cut some vellum because the numbers weren't really sticking out, and the vellum was still not helping with that. So I got some gesso, and I hadn't played with gesso in a really long time, so it was actually kind of fun. And I just really lightly put on some gesso just to mute down those numbers because the 2017 was not standing out. It was really blending into the background, and I didn't want that. So I just used some gesso to cover it up. throughout the video, you're just going to see me playing and messing around with the layout of the cards. That's probably one of the most challenging aspect of it for me is just finding the perfect layout, you know, the right balance of the colors on the certain positions. Throughout the layout, you'll see that. Now, this is a photo of my sister on New Year's Eve. Poor thing, she literally was sick, and she woke up 5 minutes before before it turned midnight to ring in the new year, and she was just like not feeling good. She was exhausted, and I had to snap this picture of her. And I found this Kelly Perky stamp that said "Work it, girl," because I'm just completely sarcastic like that, and I had to attach it to this photo of her looking terrible on New Year's. So I thought it went perfect. I just stamped it out, and then I just ripped it off. And I really wanted to add some little color, so on the background of that paper is just really fun color, just to bring in some more colors to that very beigey background. So there wasn't a lot of room for journaling, and I do enjoy journaling, but I just grabbed this simple label and I did a very quick journaling, and I used a Studio Calico stamp that said "Let's Stay Home" and some Kelly Perky blue ink just to bring in some of that more blue color, because I was kind of going for a blue and yellow color theme. And I just attached that again with my tiny attacher, and it was just a quick journaling about our night for New Year's. Now this card was originally going to be a filler card, or I was going to have my boyfriend do his resolutions on this card, but earlier that day I had this little picture popped up on my Facebook feed, and I just loved it, and that's exactly what I feel like this year. I just kind of want to purge unnecessary physical things and just invest more in memories and experiences. So I really wanted to print this card out. And thankful. I was using the gold for the number 4, but I really didn't like it, so you don't see it here in the video, but I ended up taking off the gold and putting in black alphas instead, which I really think it looks a lot better with the black alphas, but you'll see that in the pictures at the end. So that was my first layout of the year, and yeah, let me know what you guys thought about it, and also let me know if any of you guys have any plans to minimize your project life layouts. I'm curious, and yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. Have a good one. Bye.